Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a really quick and easy festive holiday makeup look for you guys. Obviously we have a classic red lip and a little sparkle on the eyes, so I wanted to share with you guys. Super easy, and everything I'm using in today's video is from Armani Beauty. I am very excited to be working with them for today's video, so I will have all of the products I use today linked in the description box below for you guys to shop. But yeah, I have some new products I want to try out from them, as well as some current and past favorites that I love from the brand. So if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to be using the Armani Luminous Silk Primer. This is really nice and hydrating for this time of year, but also kind of like blurs any imperfections. And I am, of course, going to be pairing it with the iconic Luminous Silk Foundation. This is one of my favorites. It is a makeup artist favorite as well, for a good reason. It's very nice and buildable, which I love about it. I'm just adding one layer right now, but it's very natural looking on the skin. It has this kind of like blurring technology, and the shade matches me so well. This is shade number 6, and I believe they have 40 shades total, so a shade pretty much for everyone. And yeah, it blends really seamlessly, and it just looks great in photos and in person, and it's just one of the best out there. So I'm gonna add a little bit more on my cheeks just to show you guys how it builds up, but it's just so beautiful. So then once I have that all blended out, I'm going to go in with the Luminous Silk Concealer, and I'm actually first using this in a darker shade, in shade number 10. This is like a nice, like deeper, like warm golden tan shade, and I'm using this as like a cream bronzer slash contour, and you don't need a lot, but I really like that you can use this concealer for many different purposes. And just like the foundation, it just looks really nice and natural. So I'm adding a little bit around my lips as well to contour them, make them look a little fuller, and then contouring my nose. So as you'll see, it just blends out so smoothly and effortlessly. It also gives you that kind of like lit from within type of glow without being shimmery. So I'm just gonna blend this out in all of the areas. You can add more if you want like more intensity, but for the purpose of this video, I just like one nice subtle layer so the cream contour or bronzer like isn't like super intense. So next I'm going in with a lighter shade. This is in the shade number 4, which is kind of like a light golden neutral color, and I'm using this as a concealer and also to brighten and highlight certain areas of my face, give a little dimension to the center of my face, and to help like, you know, further sculpt certain areas. So I always like to do in between my brows, a little bit of the forehead, and then down the bridge of my nose. And then I'm gonna add a little bit to the corners of my mouth to help lift that area. So I'm waving my face because I like to let it sit and dry down a little bit before I go in and blend it out. This gives you a little bit more coverage that way. So I'm gonna blend the areas that I want like the most coverage or like the most brightness last. So I usually do my eyes and down the bridge of my nose last when I'm blending out. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my foundation brush that I used earlier, pick up just like whatever's left on the back of my hand, and then just go over all of the areas just so we have a really nice seamless blend and there's no like lines of demarcation. Then I'm going to use the Luminous Silk Powder, and this is my first time using it in this video, and I have to say I'm so impressed. I am just using a powder puff to set my concealer and all like the highlighted areas with this, and it just looks so nice and airbrushed. And I'm not sure if the camera is really going to pick it up, but this has the most luminous, radiant finish without having shimmer. I don't know, it's like hard to explain. I also picked it up in shade 9 to use as a bronzer, and you guys, this formula is so nice. Like, it seems like it's going to be a cream when you first open it up, but it's a powder and it just looks so nice on the skin. like it's a powder that doesn't look like a powder, and that's what I really like about it. So I definitely would recommend picking this up. I'm also going to use that in my crease as an eyeshadow, just to make everything really simple and cohesive and monochromatic. Contouring my nose with this as well. Next, moving on into one of my favorite steps of the makeup process, which is blush. This is the shade Warm Plum, number 60. It's so pretty, just that beautiful berry plum shade. Looks like you were just outside in the cold, so I love me some blush. I'm gonna put this everywhere on my nose, looks cute, and then also add a little bit of this to my eyes as well, just to tie the whole look together. Then we're gonna move on to the eyes. This is the Eye Tint Liquid Eyeshadow in the shade Gold Ashes. I believe I talked about these last year, but they're a really nice long-wearing eyeshadow that is in a liquid formula. It doesn't crease, it lasts really nicely, and they have a bunch of different finishes. This is the shimmery metallic one, which I thought was perfect for the holidays. And I'm just building up the color to get the intensity that I want. So they do layer really nicely. And I just like to blend these out with my fingers. So then I'm gonna add some mascara. This is the Black Ecstasy mascara. This is one of my new favorites since I tried it. I keep reaching for it. It is so dark. It is lengthening, it's volumizing. It holds my curl throughout the day, doesn't flake or smudge. And I love that the wand is red. I've never really seen that before. And you guys know how I feel about red. So I love that the wand is red and not like the outer tube. So I'm adding a bunch of coats just to get my lashes nice and dark and black, so it pairs nicely with the bold lip and we don't like lose our lashes in the process. So I'm adding a few extra coats and then also doing some on my bottom lashes, which I don't always do, but you know, today we're doing it. So that's that. Then I'm just canceling out my lip color with whatever's left on my beauty sponge. And then I'm going to be using the Lip Power from Armani. So I've been raving about this shade. Recently it's shade Selfless, but for today's holiday look, we're using the shade Fighter, which is beautiful, bright red. And what I love about this lipstick in particular is the applicator. So as you'll see, it has like this teardrop shape, and I'm not using a lip liner, which is kind of scary doing a red lip, but I feel like the shape of this allows you to get that precise line. So I love that. And the formula is very creamy. It's a satin finish. It is so incredibly pigmented. And even once like the lip kind of fades, it leaves your lips stained. So it's really nice and I love it. I'm doing this weird motion so I don't get lipstick on my teeth. And then just blotting it off. And that's pretty much gonna wrap up this look. I'm gonna take my hair down, fix it a little bit. I'm gonna add a little extra blush because I am who I am. Then I'm gonna pop in some sparkly earrings and add perfume. So this is the Armani My Way perfume. I love the blue cap on this, it's so pretty. And the scent is a warm, woody floral. I think a lot of people will love this. It's a very classic scent. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Armani for sponsoring, and happy holidays.